For problem number 27 from section P3 is you've got t. This is just like the example we did for our notes. Oh, let me turn the board on. And so it's t plus 5 all over 8 minus the quantity t minus 2 all over, or is equal to 1 over 3. All right? So this is problem number 27. Student requested that we do it in pink, but you can't see the pink all that well. And so the thing that we don't like about this particular problem is that it has a bunch of fractions. And so we have three numbers. We have 2, 3, and 8. And so what we want to do is we want to find the lowest common multiple of 2, 3, and 8. So the easiest way to do that is to think of the multiples of 8, and the 8 times 2 is 16. 2 goes into 16, but 3 does not. 3 goes, yeah, that's 24. 3 times 8, right? So the lowest common multiple is 24. So we're going to multiply everything by 24. Now what we could do is we could say this right here multiplied by 24, this right here multiplied by 24, and then this right here multiplied by 24. And so when I write it out this way, 24 divided by 8 reduces down to 3 over 1. So it would be 3 times t plus 5, right? Because this becomes 1 and this becomes 3. And then, now this next one is a tricky one. The 24 divided by 2, that could be 12, right? Because if I divide this by 2, it becomes 1. If I divide this by 2, it becomes 12. So I have 12 times the quantity t minus 2. But we got to be careful with this negative sign. We can't forget it. Okay? So technically, there's a negative 12, right? And then that's going to be equal to 24 divided by 3, which is just 8. So we've gotten rid of all of the fractions, or we'll call those rational expressions. That's the fancy way to say it. And so now, in the next step, what we want to do is we want to distribute through the parentheses. So I'm going to multiply this by 3, multiply this by 3, and I get 3t plus 15. Now what I like to do is I like to think of this as negative 12. So I'm going to distribute the negative 12 through the parentheses. So negative 12 times t is negative 12t. Negative 12 times negative 2 is positive 24. And then that's equal to 8. Now we just need to combine like terms. So to combine like terms, what I'm going to do is I have 15 and 24. Those are constants. I have 3t and negative 12t. Those are variables, and I'm just going to combine them. So 3t minus 12t is negative 9t. So just to kind of show you guys what I did is I took this and I combined it with this, and I got a negative 9t. Now if I take my 24 and my 15 and I add those up, 15 plus 24, what's that, 39? Yeah. So I've got 39 here. And then my equals 8, that just kind of stays by itself. All right. Well, our overall goal is to get t by itself. Right? We want to get this t by itself and all the other stuff on the other side, which means we can move the 9 or the 39. The 39 is easier to move since we're adding 39. To move it, we can subtract it. So if I subtract 39 on this side, I've got to subtract 39 on this side because negative 39 equals negative 39. 39 minus 39 is 0, but that leaves me with negative 9 is equal to, or negative 9t, I'm sorry, it's equal to negative 31. Oh man, this looks like this is a horrible answer. So because I don't like answers that end up with negative 31 over negative 9, I just want to double check my work and make sure that I didn't make a mistake. So let me look and see. I don't think that I did. Do you guys see any mistakes?
That's why we were so confused. We were such a weird.
What was the answer in the back of the book? I'm curious.
31/9.
Oh, well then that's right. So then if I divide by -9 and I divide by -9, -9 divided by -9 is 1, so I got 1 times t. Now the negatives cancel, right? When you divide a negative by a negative, it becomes a positive. So the answer is 31/9, and that's what you guys said was in the back of the book. Cool.